this is your life, and I think this is really your life, your existence. I can only speak to you as an experiencer. And when someone asked me the other day, how would I consider it to be for other people? And all I can say, whether you are a person like the Dalai Lama, or you are the Pope, or you are the beggar on the street, you know, actually they have something in common, these people. Or you are the lady who sells groceries in the grocery store, and she's really needed, because otherwise all of us would go hungry if there were no men and women serving you in the grocery store, or the farmer on the field. All human beings and all animals have spirit, have soul. I would like to share with you an incident in 1975. Actually, the incident took place, there were two incidents. In 1975, on the, let me go to the exact date to you. On the 9th of September was the last. On the 6th night of September and the 7th night of September, as I was sitting, as that was a common activity, and I would sit at night and make myself a cup of tea and sit down and go and meditate. And then after my meditation, I would go and call whoever else was in the house, and we would have some kind of a snack before going to bed. But that night was all different. Everything changed. And as I was sitting, and I had come back that day from the city, from Vancouver, and I brought back a other second-hand car. Because if you're not wealthy, then you have second-hand cars. And this second-hand car was all made out of fiberglass. It was quite pretty to look at. It was bright red. But when I was sitting in my chair, I was suddenly transformed into this car and was driving this automobile. Now I would like to invite all of you to share. I have a blog, and you can share all your experiences, spiritual experiences. What I would like to do is to open a window for all these people who are running around after this, that, and the other. All you need is to gain this empowerment or this rebalancing of yourself. And so that night, as I was propelled into this car, didn't go really anywhere. The same situation repeated itself, but now very vigorously, and it was like now. And I was again in the car, and in the vision I was told what to do when this would take place. Well, I was a little unnerved because it was the weekend. I couldn't go back into the city with this car and go ask questions, and I needed this car on Sunday or on Monday morning especially. So in the vision I was shown driving the automobile, and while I was driving it, all of a sudden this car came ablaze, but my companion from the other world, from the other realm, was sitting next to me in the seat, and he told me point by point what to do to get out of this car alive. Of course, after the vision, I was very, very shook up. No, the car did not end up in an accident. The car went ablaze. So during the night, as many people still don't understand, that there is also life before life and life after life. One of my Irish wolfhounds was going to give birth to her puppies. And I have many times told people about this absolute magnificent incident that happened at the same time, that same September. Seeing the puppies who had passed, and when she gave birth to the body, before she gave birth to the stillborn body, this beautiful live puppy came out in this beautiful, beautiful sphere and snuggled up and floated off. No suffering, just harmony. So the next morning, when I did get into this car to drive my children to school, and I had left one off at the school, Peardenville Road in Abbotsford, Canada, and my daughter came from the back seat to sit in the front seat. Now this is still at the school ground there. I turned the car on and started driving off the school ground and made the right-hand turn onto the downslope of Peardenville Road. Within minutes, maybe even seconds, it feels like, this car was ablaze. I mean, it was so violently ablaze as I can only bring to your imagination. And then the being from the other realm, the other world, my companion, appeared in the passenger seat. The instructions. Now imagine this. I opened my door. I steered the car towards a light post. The flames were leaking on my seat as I took my daughter in my hand, and there were no brakes. No brakes whatsoever. Everything, whatever was there in this car, was failing. And I let myself drop out of the car with my daughter in my arms onto the pavement to save her life. The car then totally disintegrated and was swept up and taken away. The injury sustained in this accident was enormous, because it caused me to have such a back injury that it took a long, long time, and the medical profession said I would never walk again. Holy will and lovely healing from my friends in the other realm brought me to a place where I have lived a normal life, of course giving always somewhat attention to my spine. And no, lovely people, I am well over 70s, and I am not crippled, and I'm not impaired in any way or sense.